Okay. Um, I think I'm live. I'm using Minicam. I haven't upgraded, as you can see, yet. But I'm just gonna live stream for a while. And for no reason. This is basically me just experimenting and I guess seeing how long I can stream before they cut me off. Is this gonna go all night or what? Also, I don't. Are you seeing like the Minicam image is backwards? At least it is for me. I don't know, but whatever. So I'm not gonna be particularly doing anything. I'm gonna look for my wide angle lens and see if I can find that to put that on this thing so that you can see like a little bit more of what I'm doing. Oh, here it is. Oh, here's my one. Just have to make sure it's not all dirty. I don't know if it's gonna fit on this computer either, because this is made for a phone. So we'll see what the quality is and see if I can make this like a little bit wider. And where is the camera? There. Well, that's a lot. Okay, good. There's the cord. See, this is my. I got so many iDevices all over the place here. I have trouble with words lately. I'm like telephone pole. That's not it. Microphone stand. Yeah, microphone stand. I've got like a thing that holds your iPad together. What mount? That's the word. Yes, I have an iPad mount on my microphone stand. I've got like another microphone mount over there. I have 2 Echo Dots, an Echo Show, a phone, a dying iPad, a new iPad, and I am live streaming on a Asus gaming computer that was given to me by my friend Jean-Noel from France. So it's been funny as I have been setting up this computer and stuff because everything's in French. So every time I like go to like a website like Google or whatever, everything's in French. Or when I went to like the Minicam site, it was French, and I was like, oh no, how am I gonna get Minicam again? I can't read French. So I'm slowly getting it over to figuring out how to get the French stuff gone, and then I have to buy myself an keyboard for this laptop because this laptop keyboard is crazy. It's like one of those like alternative keyboards with like the and it's also French, so it's got all these like the accents on everything, and every key has like 3 different. There's so many. It's worse than ever seen. I mean, it's just so many keys. Because it's for gaming, I guess. So I guess these keys do something in games, and I don't play games, so I have no idea what all this stuff is. It's just for like but I think I do have a little Bluetooth keyboard. I might be able to hook up to this thing so I can at least type on it because it's really hard for me to type on it. I did any hunting and pecking. I couldn't even get my email in because I couldn't make the @ symbol. I was just like, how do I make the @ symbol on here? So I'm getting there. And so yeah. And someone told me I should just stream. My friend Sunny told me I should try streaming on OnlyFans, which you may have heard of. Is you can have nudity there. I don't really have any desire to be nude anymore. Just don't. I might though. I mean, you never know. So it's just nice to know like there's a place that wouldn't censor. me just in case I do something that might be um, considered not friendly for YouTube. But for right now, I can't figure it out. Like I signed up for OnlyFans. I signed up, but there's no button to go live. I don't understand if that's the point of it. I can make a post there and I can put media up there, but that's kind of pointless. I mean, I want to go live and use the video. That's the only reason I wouldn't want to be on there. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do exactly. I'm just trying out different avenues. So right now, this is the easiest avenue for me to do. It's just YouTube and just at least just get used to, I guess, being on cam again, even though it's a little bit uncomfortable for me to do so, just because, um, well, I'm vain, I guess. You know? And I'm not the glamour queen I once was. Whatever. So, but yeah, I'm over it, dude. Like, I mean, next month I'm gonna be 55. Believe that? I mean, I don't even understand how that happened. I mean, really, I don't get that at all. Like, what? 50, 55? What? Yeah. So, it's been a while. When I started my cam, I was 31. So actually I was quite quite old, I guess. That would be considered, or at least at the time I considered that to be old. But it's not so much now, and now I think 55 is, oh, I know when I'm 70, if I make it that far, I'll look back on this and go, "Oh, I wish I was 55 again." But yeah, I can tell a huge difference in my like body. And now that I'm 55, wow. Um, Rope there. So just pardon me. Also, like I think I explained in my other video, and I'll just explain it here again why my hair is like this. I have been like literally, I have not touched, cut my hair, bleached it, nothing. I have done nothing to my hair, nothing since 2017. So this is like my real hair. Um, and I had no idea that I had such dark brown hair. I have not seen my real hair color since 1984. So I'm trying to like make sense with it, because every single time I've tried to like grow my hair out to brown, I've been just like, oh God, no, 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 I can't handle it, and I just can't. I don't know. And every day, like I'm like, I have a bunch of bleach, and I have some pink and purple and blue hair dye, and I am like so close to bleaching the crap out of my hair and just dyeing it like every single color that I have. Like, but I was actually gonna do that this week, but I cut my finger. I mean, like, I sliced the tip of my finger off. Like, I didn't just cut it, I sliced the tip of my finger off. And I haven't changed the Band-Aid since. I'm a little creeped out to look at it. So I gotta do that. So I guess I will bleach my hair after this is like fixed, because I'm not gonna be able to do that with a finger like this, because the bleach would would hurt my finger. Or I could just keep growing my hair out. I don't know. Like, I don't know. The dreads are kind of like falling out here and there, and they're just really a mess. And I don't know. Part of me wants to. I'm still scared to go anywhere because of COVID. I only leave my house like twice a month to go food shopping, and that is it. That's it. That's all the time I ever leave my house. And actually, that's the only time I ever left my house before COVID as well. So, I mean, there's not much difference. I've been quite alone. So, because I have no car and I'm in the country. So, yeah, it's been interesting. So, the only thing that I've had that be- it's so funny because I mean, I used to be so like connected to the internet and everything, but I've been out of the loops from having kids, and like literally I haven't had a like ordinary computer since 2007. So now with this laptop and Windows 10, I'm just like, what? I don't even understand it. It's not even that this Windows 10 doesn't make any amount of sense to me. I'm like used to getting into my C drive, you know what I mean? Like I want to like look in my computer. What's in my fucking C drive, y'all? I just want to make a folder. I just want to go into my C drive and make a folder and just be able to see stuff like I used to. I don't need all these like spinning GIFs, you know, that do you want to join Hulu? Like, no, I don't. I don't want to join Hulu at all. So I'm trying to like get rid of like all that stuff, like in Cortana. Does she even work? I don't even know. I'm trying to figure this out. Please take care of this finger. I will. I know. I'm taking care of it. It's good. It's good. It's not infected or anything. It's totally healing. It's doing really well. Thanks for caring, though. Thank you for caring about my finger. That was really creepy. It was like the end of the day, and I was gonna have some cheese and crackers for dinner. And I made one slice and sliced the tip of my finger right off, and blood was it was nasty. It was dripping down my. It was gory. Yeah, and I kind of put the little top back on my finger, and I feel like I was gonna pass out or something. I was done eating cheese at that point. I was like, I didn't even put it away. I was just like dizzy and grossed out. So I just shoved it to the side, and I just laid down, and I put my headphones on, and I just listened to my hypnosis tapes, which is what I do at night to like sleep because I have bad insomnia. Like a lot of us do now have insomnia because it's a scary time of the year or life or decade or whatever you want to call this, whatever this is that we are all experiencing. I don't know. So, okay. So I will tell you like a secret of one thing that I would like to do, and I hope it won't ruin it because I want this to work out, and I'm not sure if I'll just use this microphone here, like just start. Maybe I'll just start out simply because I keep trying to overcomplicate everything, and then I want everything to be perfect because I'm like kind of a perfectionist. So like if I can't do it exactly how I want, I just won't do it at all. So I'm going to force myself to just now I've got this iPad and I can stream on YouTube. And I've shown you that my hair is like crazy, because I've been thinking like, oh, I gotta look right. I gotta like lose some weight first. So I gotta like look all fabulous before I do this. Like, fuck it. It's never gonna happen. Whatever. I mean, I'll get my hair fixed later and whatever. And this is just who I am now, and this is what I look like, and this is what it is. And I'm gonna be 55, and I can't keep up. I mean, I'm not gonna try to be any sort of like sex symbol, glamour, anything anymore. I don't have any really interest in trying to do that, and it's pretty much impossible because I'm not, of my age. So, that's not true. You can still be sexy at 55, totally, and my boobs still rock, man, if I had to say so myself. But I digress. Anyway, the secret that I wanted to tell you guys of what I wanna do is, and maybe you guys are gonna go, "Oh, this sounds boring," but I I want to read bedtime stories live on YouTube, like, 'cause Dan Jones does that, and he's, like, my total hero, There's this guy on YouTube named Dan Jones, and he does adult bedtime stories, and he's so good at it. I mean, well, he's been practicing for decades, so and I have not been practicing for decades. But he can, like, make up a bedtime story on the fly. Like, he gets, like, a bunch of people in, like, live, and then they tell them the elements that, they want the story. Wait, I gotta read what you said. I gotta put on my glasses so I can read what you said here. Yay, thank you, Ellis. That's a good name with her last name, Mund. So, thank you. You're sweet. So, yeah, you can't read bedtime stories that are copyrighted, so you can get around it by reading, stories that are really old, like Canterbury Tales or something, like Shakespeare. I'm not into doing that, although I would like to maybe read Shakespeare just because of the Oryx and Crate character, that is based on me, that Anna Kay character, sitting on a toilet reading Shakespeare. I actually wanna sit on a toilet, but I wanna sit on a really, really expensive, nice toilet with that's made of, like, gold. I gotta find, like, a really nice hotel with a, super, amazing bathroom, and then I'm gonna read that Oryx and Crate sitting on a toilet. So it's almost like art imitating life, imitating art. So that will be funny. So, but yeah, you know me. I'm a huge proponent of sleep. I mean, that's what I did on Anacam, and sleep was kind of like a weird, unexpected hit. And then I ended up making the universal sleep station where we all slept together, worldwide, which was really cool. And I still think, and especially now during the pandemic and everyone's anxiety and stuff like that, sleep is even more important, and people are losing sleep, and people are just really nervous and just need, like, something to calm down, like just something familiar and comforting, and that they can count on, that's just, that doesn't, it's not taxing to your brain or anything. It's just something sweet and kind. So, that's kind of why I am trying this out here with Manicam and going live on YouTube, because I'm considering, doing that, like, I don't know, maybe, once a week, or I wanted to do it, like, every single day, but I don't know if I have it in me to do it every single day. I also need to work on my hypnotic voice. So, if you're gonna tell a bedtime story, I need to practice my voice a little bit better, because I haven't been practicing my speaking voice. I suppose I could just use my ordinary speaking voice, which is what I'm using right now, but I would like to, I would like to use a more, um, deeper and calmer voice for the reading. Why am I holding my hand like this? I'm, like, holding my hand like I'm holding something. I don't understand. I'm like, "I'm holding something invisible." What? I don't get it. So I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'm just being goofy. So, yeah. I don't know, what would I read? My mother gave me this book the other day, which is actually kind of funny. It's called "I Mom So Hard." This is not a book that I would normally read. But it actually kind of was funny because it's all about how hard it is to be a mother, and it really is. Holy shit, babes. I had no idea. My kids are turning into teenagers now, and wow, am I in for it, dude. I mean, I was crazy teenager, but I don't know, man. How is it possible that, yeah, I'm in for it. That's all I gotta say. Oh God. See how, because my kids are like now they're 12 and 13 years old already. If you can believe that. I'm counting the days till they're 18, man. 'Cause I'll be 60. I'll be 60 years old when my kids are 18. Oh my fucking God. Will I still be alive? Will I still be able to like move? I want to travel. I want to do shit with my life again. Besides be a slob and wear the same outfit every single day. Here. I lose my mind so hard. Okay, so let's turn to page 87. What is this? I'm just grabbing something here. Just anything, because this was just happening in front of me. I lose my mind so hard. So technically, I really can't be reading from this book because this is copyrighted, but, fuck it. So, no, this sounds dumb already. I don't think this is, I don't know. It just starts out like, hormones? Whose bright idea were those? Let's have some violent, unseeable force manipulate all of a woman's thoughts and behaviors. What? That's not even true. I want to read this book now. I can't believe that a bunch of women just wrote that. What? What? No, wait a sec. I don't agree with that at all. I do not agree with the fact. I mean, hormones do definitely are a driving force in our what we do. That's obvious. But I thought that statement was a little passing the buck, I guess. Like I don't like it when women just like blame everything on their hormones. Like I'm hormonal and that's why I'm a bitch. It's like, no, you're just being a bitch. Don't blame it on your hormones. I mean, I understand hormones are hard and everything, but don't blame your bitchy shit on just like it's just like passing the buck. It's lazy. Don't do it. Don't do it. That won't fly with me. But yeah, now that I'm going through menopause, wow, yeah, that's a whole another ball of wax. That wow, hormones. Speaking of, holy shit, yeah, clicking a pen here. I have been having hot flashes now for 10 fucking years. 10 goddamn years. When's it gonna end? Okay, we're done with that subject. So, what are your plans this summer? Anyone got any cool plans? Like what? I don't know if we can even make plans for the summer. I don't have any plans for this summer. Usually, although I want to get on Amazon the one. I want to buy a bunch of poppy seeds for sure. Every year I try to like grow poppies, and every year I fail, but I'm gonna keep trying. Because I just gotta try. It worked one year. I don't know where they want to grow, but yeah. This year I'm getting hardwood floors. Yeah. Not actual, like, though it sucked because when this whole thing started to get the hardwood floors, I was actually gonna get hardwood floors, like real hardwood floors. But because of the pandemic and everyone then, I guess, was working on their house and I didn't know this, they jacked the prices up on everything. So now I have to get engineered hardwood floors, which basically is a hardwood floor with just a slight veneer of hardwood on the top, which sucks because if you get a scratch on your floor, you can't fix that. But that's what I can afford, so that's what I'm gonna get. So I ordered some kind of dark red, sort of like a beech wood. So I hope that will look okay. It's like I don't know. But yeah, I'm redoing this entire house. This entire room is gonna be completely redone. All these walls are gonna be painted white. This carpet is gonna get ripped up, and hardwood floors are gonna be put in my whole first floor of my house. I'm so excited. Oh my god. I'm just so excited for this. I don't know when it's happening exactly, but like I hope it's this year. So yeah. Oh, it's gonna be just so wonderful just to be able to sweep the floor instead of vacuum because I have beige carpets and it's disgusting. I can't deal with beige carpets at all. And the reason that I'm getting hardwood floors is because of Lily, because she's 13, but she's still in diapers, and because she has Down syndrome and autism, and she will take off her diaper, and that doesn't go with beige carpeting. Let me just tell you that those two things don't go together. So that's why it's gonna be good. I could just clean things, and yeah, and it will look so much nicer. And super excited. I don't know if that was very exciting for you guys to hear. Oh, I'm getting hardwood floors. My hormones are crazy. What other fascinating subject can I bring? Next. What did you write here? Planning creative videos. Creative. See you later. Take care. Bye. Yeah, and I want to get into making videos more again because I miss that really bad. So I'm super glad I got another iPad and I'm just trying to figure out Procreate. I can't figure it out. It's really I have to take some YouTube videos, tutorials on that. But yeah, I'm trying to get back into my creative way, and I'm trying to get back. Hey there, greetings. And I swear to God, I know that I said I was going to make this fucking movie I've been trying to work on since 2016, but I literally was starting my movie and then I literally got it right at that moment I got a fucking divorce that took 2 years. So that completely put the kibosh on all my creativity and on my movie and everything. Everything just halted to a screeching fucking halt. It sucked. So, but it's still evolving in my head and I still want to make it. I mean, this movie is still there. It's still in my head. It's different than it was because obviously it's going to change and morph as the years go by. It's been 4 years since I started it in my head. But I've still got all my slime and my dolls and the woods, and I just, I've got a computer, but I can't figure out, there's no editing software on here, that's good for movie making that I can figure out, but I'm going to do that. I swear to God, I'm going to make my fucking movie now. I don't know how long it will take me to make. It might take me the rest of my life, but I will do it. I will do it. And not only that, but I finally, I have so many cords all over my bed. I'm trying to fuck up everything. everything now. The mouse is falling over. About this wicked gaming looking mouse. Look at that, like a fucker. It looks like a Klingon thing. I'm trying to get over there. Here. This hard drive pretty much contains my entire life. All of Anacam is on here. My whole entire Facebook. And I think all of my Dropbox is on this little square. So, my friend was making this thing for me, and I don't know if he's still gonna do it or not, but he was making this incredible thing that he took all my Anacam photos and he made a tool that organized all of them, and then I was gonna tag them all, like hashtag them all so that you could find them all, and I was gonna hashtag them all like eating and blue or sleeping or TV dinner or, you know, all the things I did, couch, sex, whatever. And it would be all searchable by that, you know. So I would make this, like, what I want to do, like, is make Anacam again, but I want to take all the Anacam pictures and make them so that there's like 6 in a page, you know, and they all slowly move like, you know, like a wallpaper or you know, like a beautiful moving oracle of some sort, you know. And I was going to like tag all my photos, and then I was gonna have like toggle switches on the side so that you guys could decide what kind of pictures you wanted to see, like nude eating or pink bath or black and white abstract, or you know, you could just pick like from all the different styles that I have, because I have like 200,000 photos, you know. So, and also I was gonna like have them so that they were all organized, so I could make merchandise from it all, you know, like every single kind of fucking merchandise imaginable. Like anything I can put my fucking shit on, I will do. Because at this point, I need to make some fucking money, y'all. I have no job, so I thought it was gonna be a hypnotist, and now I'm not sure about that anymore, for a bunch of reasons. But I'm still really interested in hypnosis and learning about it, and I'm still learning about it, and I'm still getting better at it, and but I just don't know if I want to do that as a job. So, but I've got all these Anacam pictures, and I finally got them all on a hard drive now. So, and I don't have the tool to go through it like the guy was gonna make me, but maybe I can figure something out on my own. I'm not sure exactly what, but I'm hoping maybe even just by just going live on YouTube, I can, you know, maybe find people that are interested in working with me on this project, you know, because it would be really cool. Also, it would be really cool to turn all of the Anacam pictures into those non-funkable tokens, cryptocurrency. I mean, 200,000 photos, y'all. I mean, I could sell them. I could sell all my photos for like $1 a piece, and I would make a lot of money. So I don't know, but that's really complicated. And I'm trying to figure out how to do that and what that even means, because I don't understand this whole NFT thing at all. Like, someone owns it, but they don't own the copyright. Like, or how does that work? I don't understand it. I need to understand it more before I decide I'm gonna do that. But that would be pretty cool, you know, because I sure have a lot of photos. Holy crap. And some of them are quite historic. Some of them would definitely sell for more than other ones, like Pizza Night. Like, who's gonna own that one? or my infamous tampon photo, which caused quite a stir. I wonder what that would go for. Like, either like $1,000 or 50 cents. I don't know. I don't know which one. So, let's see what you guys are saying here. Pad learning curve. Yeah, no, it's not like the iPad is learning curve because I've only been using an iPad for like the last 10 years. It's just a learning curve for Procreate. I haven't used that app before, so I'm not used to it because I don't use like Photoshop or anything. Back it up in the cloud. I did back it up in the cloud, y'all. I got everything backed up in the cloud. Unless he's programming computer learning hashtag the archives, I can't imagine taking it all manually. I know, but yeah, it would have to be manually to hashtag it all. But he had some sort of I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get this thing he was working on, but it wasn't like you had to do it manually, but you could do it in batches somehow. I mean, he had a way to do it so that it wouldn't be just like one at a time. I don't really know what he had in mind for this program, but he had a way to do it so I didn't have to do it just like one at a time. Because that would literally take me a year to do if I worked on it. I could probably work on it 8 hours a day, and it would probably take me like a year to hashtag all that. But yeah, so now I don't know what's going on, and I'd really like to restore, Anacam back to how it was, as much as possible, just so that it's there as a historic monument, to that time. But there's so many broken links. It's crazy, and thumbnails that don't match other things, and I just need help. I need help. I have no way. And I used to use Dreamweaver to make my web pages, and now Dreamweaver it's just so complicated that I can't even figure it out. I mean, it is so complicated. It's crazy. There's no way I can figure out Dreamweaver. Plus, it's a subscription now, and you can't just like buy it. Like last time, you could just buy it. It's so frustrating, like you can't just like buy like the hardware or software anymore. You have to, everything's a subscription now. So it's just like it's just nickels and dimes you to death, man. So I don't know what I'm gonna do or how I'm gonna make another web page, because I need to get back to my own web page. Like we all know Facebook is dead. It's just pointless. It's really just pointless. I mean, the algorithms have made it completely impossible for anyone to find anything. Like, I think only 3 people see what I post on my Facebook ever. Like, there's no point in me even posting there anymore, because it's just, I don't know if I'm shadow banned or something. I don't know what, but it's not working for me anymore. No one interacts with me. It's just like a dead zone. Like, and I'm not paying to boost my post or any of that. So fuck that. I don't pay for advertising, people. I never have paid for advertising, and I will never pay for fucking advertising. And I am not into the hustle at all. Like, I refuse to fucking hustle for anything anymore, which is one of the reasons why, like, I don't know if I'm going to be a hypnotist. Because when I came back from learning what I did, and I'm a really good hypnotist, by the way, but I was naive. I was naive. I had no idea that there was so much stigma around hypnotism, and that people were so afraid of hypnosis, and that they really thought that I mean, there's so much like out there that's just not even true about hypnosis, and I don't know if I have it in me to battle that, You know what I mean? Like, I've already battled so much, like free the nipple and feminism and, just everything, me. I, I don't know if I've got it in me now to battle hypnosis too. Like, really? Like, it's like, and especially guys, they're because it's been a man's profession, and I didn't really realize that either. So, and it's got all the stigma, like of men going, like, mesmerizing women and making them do their bidding, and it's got all this, like, dark sexuality, like, mixed in with it. And when I came back from, like doing my hypnosis stuff, like, all my men friends were like, "Are you gonna make me cluck like a chicken?" And then I was just like, "No, really? Is this what I gotta deal with now? Like, really? Do I gotta, like, deal with this?" Every single time, like, I bring up, like, what I do for a living, someone's gonna go, "Oh, are you gonna make me cook like a chicken?" Like, do I wanna deal with that for the next, like, all of the rest of my life? No. No, I do not. I don't wanna deal with that. I don't wanna deal with the stigma of that. I don't have it in me to battle it. I don't if one more fucking person comes up to me and says, "Are you gonna make me cook like a chicken?" I'm just gonna punch him in the face. No, not really, because 'cause I'm not a violent human being. I would never do that, but I would think it. But, um, yeah. So I think the safest route to go for what I've done and to kinda combine, like, everything that I've learned in my life so far is to do, like, bedtime stories and, put these on also CD. And make cool I wanna make, like, cool hypnosis tapes that takes people for, like, weird rides, like merry-go-rounds and fairs and Alice in Wonderland and just, like, turning into a pink elephant or whatever, just let's have fun with it, and I wanna use, like, my, everything that I've learned, like being in the studio and my music, because Glenn Harold is, like, one of my favorite hypnotists, and he's put out some really beautiful sounding stuff, and I wanna do something different with it. I don't wanna do, like, the cheesy new age synth stuff in the background that you always hear in every single meditation tape ever. Like, it's always the same synthesizer, like, making this, like, weird new age wash sound, and I don't know why they can't break out of that sound, you know what I mean? Because it's so dated. It's so, like, cheesy and just, like, can't it be a different meditative sound? Do we have to listen to these cheesy synths, like, all the time? Like, making this new age music, like, I don't know what kind of music I wanna put in the background. Maybe more of a Brian Eno type of, thing. Maybe a more of a just kind of maybe a repetitive, piano. Or maybe I'm not sure, but I know for a fact it's not gonna be any of those cheesy synths that go with the new age thing, and then I'm gonna talk with a bunch of well, I am gonna talk with a bunch of echo on top of it because I love echo, me and echo. We're like, yeah. S So, yeah, I think I can combine that together, my love of hypnosis with my love of making music, and if I can combine those 2 together, then that will be good, and then voila. And then I don't have to deal with, like, clients or anything either, you know what I mean? So and I don't have to try to, like, sell anybody anything and try to, like, convince them of anything. I don't have to, like, convince them that they can be hypnotized or convince them that hypnosis is the way to go. I'm just or hustle in any way or deal with, like, a like scheduling shit, like getting like, "What time do you wanna come over? 2 o'clock. Oh, no, you wanna, like, cancel. Now you wanna make it to 3." Like, I hate that kinda shit. Like, I hate scheduling. So I don't wanna have a schedule with a bunch of people, and then they're like, people and moving them around and people canceling on me and then changing their times or whatever. I mean, that will just drive me just absolutely up a wall. That will drive me up a wall. So no, I don't think it's meant to be that, I might do hypnosis just on the side, just for fun, maybe here and there. I mean, I'm not gonna like just throw it all away. And if I have a friend who wants to try it, I would do it on them. But so far, I haven't found a lot of people that want to try it. It's really weird. Like I thought I had friends that were more open or like exploratory, and not so scared of hypnosis. Like I thought, but boy, people got real just scared and real. It was weird. I think a lot of people even wrote me off as being crazy even more. So like, well, good riddance, goodbye, see you. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any more normal. I'm definitely, what did you expect me to do? At age 55, turn normal all of a sudden? No. Um, but hypnosis is an amazing thing. I'm mystified. Like on my YouTube channel, you can hear me right there. I mean, I was hypnotized online by my friend and saw saw Jesus Christ crucifixion. I mean, what? I mean, I'm not religious or anything. I mean, I grew up religious, but that was weird. I mean, I would have never. I mean, that was embarrassing for me because I am not a Christian, and so I was like wondering, like, should I even like put this on my channel, like, or what? Because people are really gonna think I'm crazy. I I really don't think that I had a past life as Mary Magdalene. I really do believe that it's more of a Carl Jung collective unconsciousness or consciousness thing to me. It's more like or the Akashic records or whatever you want to call it. I do believe that things are saved somewhere in time and history. Since I think, well, in quantum physics, they say all time is here and now. So, I mean, if all time is here and now, everything's been done and everything's been said. And so then everything is therefore accessible right now. If all time is here and now and all points in space are here, well, then all the information is literally here and now. So I think what I was doing was I was just tapping into to that, and I just pulled the story out of the collective um, consciousness. So, but still, it was weird because it was so emotional. Like it was actually that's the strange thing about hypnosis. But I guess that's the thing. Like your mind, um, your mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's not real. Like when you're watching TV, your brain when it's watching violence or anything, food or whatever, that's why advertising is so, powerful. Your brain does not know the difference between real and not real. It takes things literally. So, yeah. It's interesting and it's still something I like to explore. I mean, I love to explore consciousness. I've always been a person who likes to explore that. That's why I took acid in my 20s, y'all, cuz and I'm glad I did and because I learned a lot. I learned a lot. I learned a lot through that. I will admit. And now, look at them. Now they're like thinking microdosing is the new like antidepressant and I'm just like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. you know? I used to do that back in my 20s all the time, man. Microdose before that was even a thing, is and it did, or it kept me sane. I need I would like to find more LSD. I'm not asking for LSD, by the way, about anyone, because I know that will get me in trouble. So please do not like say I have LSD for sale. I'm not gonna buy it from you, and I am not looking for any. And even though that's a lie, I am. But you know what I'm saying. Let's just keep this at the yeah. N- but I do miss it because I used to take it like every fall as a kind of like a way to just sort of cleanse myself out. It sort of felt like, do you remember that like advertisement with the little cartoon scrubby bubble guys that would come and like clean your toilet? Those little scrubby toilet cleaner cartoon things. That's whenever I take acid um in my 20s, it would feel like it was cleaning like all my I don't know, all my circuitry or whatever. It was like cleaning all the gunk that had accumulated and all the bullshit and irrelevant crap that had like accumulated into on my soul like for the last year. And then I would like do acid and I would go to this cemetery and do it. It was actually this beautiful cemetery. It had like a lakes in it and swans, and it was really, really, and it was like the only place that I could go where no one would bug me and ask me for cigarettes, which I didn't even smoke then, but everyone would be always asking me for cigarettes, no matter what. So I would go to this cemetery. It was wonderful. And I would like lay there and I would just renew myself basically. I would just let go of all the crap that had accumulated on me, and then afterwards I would just feel like so purged of all crap and bullshit in my head, and I just felt like I had a new perspective on life, and I was straightened out, and I was like, okay, we got all this crap out of the way, and now I can clearly see my path and which way I'm gonna go on it. Like there, that's what's important. This stuff is irrelevant. So it would clear all the irrelevant crap out of the way and get me back into alignment with my life's mission or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I don't even know what my life's mission is. I think my life's mission is just to like be myself, I guess, which is what I'm starting to like come back to myself now, which is really nice because I haven't been myself for several years now because the divorce just it I'm not gonna be one of those women that just complains about that, but that just like broke me, man. That like literally that just broke me. That was like just taking a baseball bat and just smashing me like to death. And I did with that. I couldn't handle that. That was unbelievable. That's gonna have to be in the book if I ever do write about it. I'd like to write about it, but I also don't want to bum out my children by what happened. But at the same time, I don't want like family secrets either. You know what I mean? Because like my family was full of secrets, and that's I think one of the reasons why I have my cam in the first place is because just my whole family is just so secretive that I just went the opposite direction because I just no one would tell the truth, and everything is just no one is themselves and everything is a secret in the family. So I'm the one that just blurted everything out. So and I got a lot more to blurt out, by the way. Oh my god, you have not even heard even like a fraction of it. Oh my god. But yeah, it'll have to be like I want to write a book. And it's so weird too because like, in my astrology, it just keeps saying you're a really good writer. You'd be a really good writer. You should write. And I did write. I wrote on Anacam all the time, like every day. I was kind of like compulsive about it. I mean, I wasn't a writer, like a book writer, but I was just constantly typing every single thought that ever like entered my head. I think it was like more just to nerves, like just getting my nerves out, just typing and typing and typing and typing and typing and typing and typing. I can't do that on this computer though because I can't figure out this keyboard. And but yeah, I'm coming back to myself. I'm not the same. I don't know if I'm the same person as well. I don't think we should be the same people as we were like 20 years ago. So I don't know if I am like the same. I'm not the same person as I was when I did Anacam. I'm different now. I mean, I'm the same, but I have more layers to me. I mean, everyone does. I'm not just like me. I'm just, we just add layers and layers, and some of the layers are good, some of the layers are not so good. But yeah, I just want to let go. I just want to just like just talk to people again and just make videos and just go live and just start doing it because I think it's important that I'll read your stuff in a second. I think it's important to I think it's important for people to see an older woman doing whatever the fuck she wants without plastic surgery. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm just aging, as you can see. Um, and I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing for people to see. So especially since I was known for being so like a sex symbol or whatever you want to call that, whatever the fuck I was. Partly a sex symbol, I was partly, but I think it's really important to know. I mean, we don't have to let go of sex when we're older or anything like that, but I think it's important to just show that that's not everything. You know what I mean? I mean, and to tell you the truth, after all is said and done at this age, I think sex is highly overrated. It just really is. I mean, you're. I mean, there was a couple times that was pretty good, but I gotta say, all in all, if I had to just tally it up and if I was just reporting to God like about sex so far, I'd be like highly overrated, guys. Highly fucking overrated. This sex thing, like. I think it could be better if men would just stop watching porn and learning bad techniques from that. Just please stop. Because that didn't help anything. And then for the longest time, I felt really sad and broken, that maybe I had done something wrong by making Anacam because when I started Anacam, I was extremely naive. I mean, we all were when we started the internet, but I didn't know. I don't think anyone did at that point about porn addiction. I had no idea about that. I didn't know that could even be a thing. I didn't know that anyone could get addicted to that at all. So I didn't think I was contributing to anything like that. And I wasn't, when I think about it, it's not my fucking fault. I mean, I didn't get addicted to porn and what, but then that wasn't my intention. So if anyone got addicted to it, it's not my fault, but I had to really like work on that. That was really hard. I thought I'd done something terrible for years and cause my husband was addicted to porn. That's why we got a divorce. So, So in a way, it was almost like I felt like maybe it was like my karma or something like that, like bad karma, or like, are you telling me that everything I did was a sin? I mean, it fucked with my head. It really fucked with my head bad. And the other thing that really fucked with my head really bad and still does, is the fact that my most popular song on YouTube is Mother Anorexia, which that woman, whoever she is, that it's her Tumblr, someone took my fucking song and it's got like the most hits on it, like I don't know, over 10,000 or whatever hits on it. I don't know what's that now. But people are using it like for inspiration. And I have like gone in the comments thread and I've been like, this is my song. And I never meant for it to be for inspiration, people. I don't want people to be listening to my song and then killing yourselves. Please do not do that. And then I learned that the power of music and the power of words and the power of art, I mean, it really can kill you. I mean, it's not the artist's fault. I mean, it's the person that kills themselves' fault, but still, it's powerful and bothersome. It was awful because I felt like I felt like my art had been taken away from me, and I was unacknowledged from it completely too, because they don't even tell that I wrote that song, and then they're using it as a weapon. And so I'm pissed. I'm pissed that this person is using my song as a fucking weapon on their fucking site and on YouTube. I can't get them to take it down. And I don't have money or time for another lawyer and all that crap to get this down and everything like that, but whatever. But that stopped me, I think, from like, because I've written a million records since my last record, and everyone keeps saying like, when are you gonna make another record? And I'm like, I'd love to make another record. I mean, I've been trying to make another record for years, but something keeps happening that stops me from making one. Like, for instance, I was gonna make a record in 2016 and I was all ready to go, and the guy was like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'll make your record, sure, let's do it. And then a month later, he died. So that was the end of that. Things like that happen. So I thought for a while maybe I was cursed. I mean, you just don't really know. I mean, after like so many things stop you, you wonder like, is the universe telling me something? Is it trying to tell me that no, you're not supposed to make another record anymore? So I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Okay, you don't want me to make a record because you keep getting in my way. Like I can't seem to, and I can't figure out GarageBand for the life of me. I just can't figure it out. um, and no one will help me. I keep asking on Facebook people. I'm like, because everyone's like, I want another record, and I'm like, well, do you know anyone with a studio? Like that's how it works, Like artists, we need patrons, Like we need help. We need like you to come. Like I have all the material and everything ready to go, but you gotta come get me and bring me into the studio. Like someone's gotta help me. Like I don't have a car. I can't go into a studio. I can't go anywhere. I can't pay anybody to go in the studio, or I'm not on a record label anymore, and I'm not gonna be on a record label anymore. That's for damn sure. And so I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna make another record. But I'd really like to. I'm just putting that out there to everyone in case there's someone that just sees this and sees that and is like, "Gosh, I'd like to put her in the studio." I'm like, "Yes, come get me, put me in the studio." I have a whole bunch of fucking songs and a whole bunch of records that everyone would love to hear. Like everyone, I have tons and tons of stuff. Just throwing it out there, just letting y'all know I got lots of records in me. Tons. I just need some help. I can't do it on my own. I mean, look at Bjork. She's got a huge team behind her. You know what I mean? Everyone that does stuff as a team. It's a team effort. I can't do it by myself. I can't do it. I'm not an engineer. I don't have a recording studio. I don't even have a job or a car. I am the artist. I have all of the songs. I can sing. I can play all the songs. I can make it for you. Yeah. So, well, anyway, there you have it. I would love to make another record. I just keep saying that every year. Every year, I'm just gonna keep saying it over and over until I'm dead, I guess. I'm just gonna keep saying, I have a record. I have many records I'd like to do. Also, there's another thing I'd like to do, but I'll tell you in a minute after I've read all of your stuff here. I can't believe you're live. Got plenty of creativity. We are the imagination of ourselves. Let that growth come out. You're one of the most musically. Thank you. I was away from myself and everything for 8 years, for sure. No regrets. You've grown. Everything. Pretty good. Crowdfunding. Yeah, I thought about using the crowdfunding thing. I don't know though. But that's a hustle thing again. You know what I mean? Then I gotta hustle. Like, please sign up for my crowdfunding. And I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to beg people for money again. It just looks, and especially on Facebook, it just doesn't even work. You know what I mean? No one sees it anyway. You know? Another thought is to start a Patreon account. I do have a Patreon account. I do have a Patreon account. I do. You can go sign up for it right now if you want. I don't do anything on there, but I do have a Patreon account. I'm with Dub Mission Records. It's not a hustle. I know plenty of artists use crowdfunding. Yes, I mean, I know about dude, I know about crowdfunding. I mean, I don't live under a rock. You know what I mean? I know what crowdfunding is. I know what that is and how to do that. Yeah. But it is a hustle. It is. And Patreon. Yes, I have a Patreon. I have a Patreon already. I have it. And I actually also, since there's more people here, maybe you can tell me why I signed up for OnlyFans. Not that I'm gonna go nude or anything like that, but I just liked the fact that there's no censoring on there. But I signed up for that yesterday, just free, and there is no button on there anywhere to go live. So I can't figure that place out at all. Like, do I need to like pay for this button, or do only certain people get the live button, or what's up with that? Because the only reason I signed up for it was to go live. You know, because I thought, well, yeah, like $5 a month or whatever, and I could just go live there and just all day, all long, you know, for 24 hours a day, and just walk around and do whatever, and I don't have to worry about like censorship or anything. So I wish I could figure out how to work it, but maybe it's good because I also don't want a whole bunch of guys coming at me going, take off your shirt and all that kind of crap. I really don't need any of that stuff like coming at me, or I'm just so bored of that, and that never worked on me in the beginning and ever. Yeah, so because I think OnlyFans is basically like a porn site, I think, but I still wanted to try it out just because I like to try out everything, you know. Whenever something new comes along, I like to try it. So I don't know. I thought I'd give it a whirl. Girl, use it. You'd get your music out there. Wait, are you talking about Patreon? OnlyFans does have rules. It does have rules? Well, I mean, I'm sure there's some rules, but less rules than Patreon. I was just talking about crypto art. Um, and someone, of course, the first thing that came to my mind was like, oh my God, like I have 200,000 or more Anacam photos, so I could turn all of those into cryptocurrency. And I do have someone on Instagram right now that was sort of talking me through it and saying that I should go to Ocean Sea. Like I gotta make a wallet first though, and it sounds very complicated. And I don't understand it yet. Like I'd like to turn all my Anacam photos into cryptocurrency, but I don't understand the copyright issue thing. Like they own it, but you still own the copyright? I don't understand that at all. Like it's still I can't wrap my head around it. And it's funny too because every article that I read about it, no one can wrap their head around it. Even CNN, they're like, we bought some crypto art. Like I read an article on CNN a couple days ago where they were like, okay, we bought some crypto art just to see like how to do it. And the article itself was like, we still don't understand what we just did. And it was weird. They bought something for like $15. So if it means that I would lose the copyright to all my images and that everyone would then own Anacam, then no, I don't want to turn any of my Anacam photos into cryptocurrency at all because I want to keep the copyright of my cam because it's what I have. It's my legacy, it's everything. It's what I did for 12 years, and I'm gonna make a lot of stuff out of it, like a book and all kinds of things like that. So I can't have anyone else owning it because I have a lot of stuff I want to make out of it, and I want to give it to my children when I die. I hope they will want it. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure if they will. I'm a little afraid because, yeah, Violet's like, I mean, she's 12, so I mean, it's just normal. But knowing her, I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared when she finds out what I did. I've tried to talk about it with her. I mean, there's only so much talking you can do about it so far because she's still only 12. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of discussions in the future about what I did. Oh my God, I am in for it. I didn't ever thought I was going to have kids. So I did whatever. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a little awkward. Like, yup, there's a lot of pictures of your mom on the internet that are nude. Sorry, Violet. Your mom did a lot of weird stuff before you were born. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? I mean, she'll turn out okay. She knows I love her. I just don't. I guess I don't want her thinking badly of me is the thing, but I fuck it. I did what I did. I don't. I think what I did was okay. My intentions were good. My intentions were completely feminist. I mean, what I was trying to do, but it didn't work. But what I was trying to do was I was trying to normalize nudity, which is I mean, before I had my cam and I did my band for 12 years before that, I played a lot of topless shows. Not but only because men can play shows as rock stars topless all the fucking time, and I would do the same thing just because I just didn't wanna wear a shirt. It's just as simple as that. It had nothing to do with being an exhibitionist or anything like that. It's just the fact that, like, that's what I wanted to wear or not wear, you know? And I just felt like it should just be equal. And so I was just it was just a continuation of what I'd already been doing, um, when I started my cam, which was trying to make it not be a big deal because I saw, in Africa and other tribes and everywhere else and Aborigine and whatever, they can their women can be topless and they don't seem to have a problem with it. So I know that it can happen. I mean, I know that there can be a society where women can take off their tops and we don't have to deal with this like westernized sexualization of that particular body part, you know? I mean, you can still think it's sexy, but why can't we take off our, it just but it didn't work. There's porn addiction instead. Instead, the opposite happened. The opposite fucking happened. I didn't normalize nudity. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I feel like I failed. It sucked. But what can you do? I'm not a guy. I didn't know. I didn't know. I had no idea that this could be like an addiction. Like, who knew? I don't personally like I can't imagine what that would be like. I mean, that sounds like a living hell in my opinion. Like, I would hate to feel like I had to compulsively masturbate or compulsively have sex or compulsively like scan and look for porn at all times and you're just you can't stop. Like, what a horrible addiction. What a horrible a- and what a tragedy, because sex is so to me sex is very sacred. I mean, you wouldn't maybe know that about me just because maybe you think like I'm a loose person just because I was like nude all the time on my cam and I'm just like all for casual sex or something like that, but I'm not. Actually, I'm really monogamous and I'm pretty vanilla actually. I don't like wanna do orgies or anything. I missionary position is fine with me. I'm I don't need a lot. I don't have any bunch of fetishes and kinks and crazy shit. You don't have to get out all the whips and chains and dress up like a sailor or anything for me. you know, I'm 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 just happy to I just like love. I mean, it has to be loving. I mean, there's something to be said for it to, total hot sex too, that has nothing to do with love in a way, just like right against the wall, just yeah. Yeah, but on the whole, I'm a person who really if I'm not getting something sacred out of it and loving, then it's just pointless for me and not even fun. Like I just would rather not do it. Or I'd just rather do it myself. Speaking of that, Hitachi Magic One is still working after all this time. I cannot even believe it. What a what a powerhouse of a thing. The thing is like what? It's like how old is that now? When did I buy that? If I bought it in 1997, how old is that? I don't know, it's almost 30 years old or something. But the thing is still like a yeah. Hitachi Magic Wand. Oh my god. Oh, ye old days. Let's see what you guys have written now. It's getting darker and darker in my room. Tech will save you, us. Do it. NFT must be unique. Well, it would be unique. I have like tons, every single picture is unique, one of a kind, so it would be unique. Unicole did a video on it and she explained it really well. Okay, I will look for that. What do I think of Unicult? I've never heard of that. I don't know what Unicult even is. The thing is, you've changed and grown, and you can use Patreon, etc., to promote your new image, new vision, music. Keep your sex stuff out of it. I don't really have any. Well, no, I mean, what? Just be honest with your kids. When they get old enough, people make decisions and regret. Yeah, for sure. I don't really have, like, that's the thing. I mean, I don't really have a new image. I never see myself that way. Everyone always, like whenever Madonna does that too, like they're always like, "Oh, she's reinventing herself," just because she changed her hair color. Like it's weird. That's the one thing that I want to put on the record is the one thing that everyone always gets wrong every single time, every single article, every single dissertation, every single book, every single video, every single documentary, everything is I do not have a persona. I am the same person that you see here. Like if you met me anywhere, I would be exactly this person. I do not have a online persona image that I project out to the outward world. I do not have some sort of like outward persona that I show the public, and then I have like an inward persona that I only show my family. I do not I know that like some people they just can't comprehend that for some reason, and I don't know why. Because everyone just assumes that everyone has a public persona and a private, real person behind the scenes, and I just like that's way too much work for me. Like I don't want to be 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 people, you know what I mean? Like I can't do that, and I don't see the point in it at all, like at all. So whenever I see all these like things written about me about like how I did all these shows and my public persona and all this shit, and I'm just like, "Oh my god, please would you fucking stop? Would you just stop, 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 stop?" That's the one thing I want to stop more than anything. Is I just want to be seen for like just as a human being, and just because I changed my hair color doesn't mean I've reinvented myself or changed anything about myself except for my hair color, right? I mean, like I'm still the same person. I just have a different hair color. That's it. Just that's it. There's nothing more to it. There's no reinvention. There's nothing to it. It's just a preference. One day I want blue hair, the next day I want blonde hair. There's no reinvention going on. There's no persona. There's no branding behind it. You know what I mean? There's no like other thing behind it. Like that was the other thing like that Teresa Sempton in her book did. That the whole thing about like that I was branding myself. You know what I mean? And I was, oh, that's what she was doing, branding herself. Like what? No, I mean, I see now what she was saying. Like I get it because I kind of made myself a logo. I guess I just do it automatically. It wasn't like I didn't think it out. I didn't think like I'm gonna brand myself and make myself into a corporation. Um, or anything like that. I just did what I do. And I like to make logos and put things together because it makes it's fun to do. So if that's branding, then there you go. But yeah, I if I do something new, I don't know if I can like literally divorce it from everything that I did before that, because that's not the way it works in my head, because everything is connected together. I can't just compartmentalize myself. Like, I can't just say, oh, and this is the sex stuff. And I'm just going to put this over here. Like, leave your sex stuff behind and you go on with your new image. It's like, no, I want to own all of it. Like, all of it goes together in a weird way, even if you don't think it does. But in my mind, it does because I made it all. And so it's all connected in my head. And I can't just say, oh, this was my sex time and this was my mom time and this was my I mean, you can kind of do that in a way. I mean, your life is segmented and there are phases and periods of your time where I guess you could say this was the time that this happened. But yeah, I don't reinvent myself. I don't go, I wonder what my new image should be. I'm gonna write it down and really think this out. I don't like work that way. I just do what I want. I just do what makes me happy. Um, it's just as simple as that. There's nothing more to it. There's no more like thought behind it than just I like this. I think this looks cool. I think this is pretty. I mean, sometimes there's more some symbolism behind some of my art that no one has ever gotten ever because I'm pretty abstract, but that's okay. The lighting in this cam is kind of cool now. Now that's getting all dark. And the lights behind me and the weird filter that I have on with this blurry. But things are getting more and more blurry as it gets darker and darker. Um, so I'm just playing. I'm like, I can't help it. I love playing around with blur. It's just I never get sick of blur. It's like echo to me. I guess it's like because it actually shows time moving in a way, you know? There's something about it. There's something about blur and echo that I just can't get enough of. Blur and echo, blur and echo. I could just pretty much live in that world forever. Like, it's so pretty to me. It's just pretty. And 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 just sorry, I love it. I can never get sick of it. It's just so cool. And then when you do the echo with your voice, just echo, 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 echo. I just love it. I never get sick of it. I don't know why. I just don't. It's just like it's like a trick I'm never sick of. I'm never sick of it. Just like balloons. I'm never sick of balloons either. Like give me balloons or I just they're always good. It's always good. Never sick of it. Yeah. So let's see if I can turn this, see what you guys are saying now. My mouse is, I'm not used to being on a laptop with a mouse. This is so weird. I'm glad you guys are here. That's sweet. It's cool. So, what do you think? Should I just keep growing my hair out, or what? Do you think I should just have really long, dark brown hair and just keep growing it out? And I suppose I would just start looking more and more witchy as it goes on. Um, because that's the one hairstyle I haven't had yet. Is my own hair. And it's weird to see myself as a brunette. It's really weird. It's like, what? But I'm starting to get used to it. At first, it bothered me, and I couldn't have brown hair because I know this sounds terrible, but it's because of my mother. I mean, I don't get along with her, as many of you know, and once I started getting older, and then I started looking like her, and then once I started growing my hair out brown, and after like I had my first or second child, and then I remember my mom and I were sitting like on the deck. I was talking to her still at that point, and she looked at me, and I can't remember what she said, but we had the same hair. All of a sudden, I realized we had the same fucking hair. Like we both had a brown bob, and I was starting to look like my mom, and I was like, "Oh God, no." No way. No way in hell am I gonna I know because I don't wanna it's not that my mom looks bad. I mean, she's really actually beautiful. But I just don't get along with her. So I don't like to look in the mirror and be reminded of her. It's almost like the worst punishment in the world to like that's the only reason that I would ever get a plastic surgery on my face. Like if I had the money to do it, I would do it, to tell you the truth. Just because it would make me not look like my mother. Just for the satisfaction of that alone I would probably do it just to look a little bit less like her. But now well, now I'm growing my hair out and it's brown, but I've got dreads attached, which makes me look like I've escaped from an insane asylum. Which I kind of have. But yeah, this definitely doesn't look like my mom because she doesn't have dreads. But these are just, yeah, it's just weird. They're just sort of like hanging there. So just sort of like half hair, half. I don't know. When I get the stimulus check, like I'm gonna get an exercise bicycle for one, because man, I am out of shape. And then the second thing that I'm gonna do is I am gonna go. I hope I can afford this. And I hope I can get there. I don't know how I'm gonna get there without a car, but and I'm scared of COVID, so I'm scared of going anywhere. And I don't wanna, like, kill my entire family just because I wanna get my fucking hair done, but I really wanna go to hair police, man, and get my hair, like, done, man, and just I wanna walk into that place and just go, "I do not wanna leave here until I look like a motherfucking rainbow pony." Like, seriously, I want every fucking color in my hair imaginable, and, like, I want you to, like, redo all my dreads or either that or I'm gonna say, like, cut off all my hair, and I might, like, just get, like, attached to my head all over again, like, long, human hair, not dreaded. Like, just get, like, human hair, big, long. So, I don't know. I might do that just because that's something I haven't done. But that would be very expensive. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet if I'm gonna, like, cut my bangs. Like, should I cut bangs or what? Like all this hair. I just go back and forth on this issue constantly. I'm just like, I don't know. Well, that looks really stupid. Not like that, but more like bangs, kind of like, what's her name? That French woman. I don't know, her name is all of a sudden just, she was like a sex symbol in the 60s, blonde hair, French. What is her name? Anyway, she has really good bangs. I like her bangs. So maybe something like that. So sometimes I just feel like maybe I'm just gonna bleach my hair all out white again. Just I don't know. I'm just making it up as I go along. I'm just glad that I got this computer and that I'm going live and I'm getting over my camera shyness again. Cause well, I mean, streaming was never my thing. For anyone that's here that has never seen me live before, I don't know if there's anyone here that's actually watching me thinking that this is what my cam was like, because it wasn't. That's the other thing that like a lot of documentarians are like coming at me now, and they just can't grasp it. And a lot of people that are writing articles too, they just don't understand that my cam wasn't a video with sound. It was they just a picture every 30 seconds. They just don't understand it. Even when I show it to them, they're like, "Why isn't it moving?" And I'm like, "'Cause we were on dial-up back then, man, and it took like seriously 3 minutes to download like one 320 by 240 pixel photo, literally. There was no streaming. No one could look at it. It would not work. So streaming is still like a medium that I sort of struggle with a bit. Yeah, Bridget Bardot, that's her name. I would like some hair like her. I would like some hair like Bridget Bardot. I would like to go in and be like, bleach my hair, cut my bangs, and fluff my hair all up and get it all big and get all like Bridget Bardot-y. I love that. I just turned it into a word. Bridget Bardot-y. That's what I want. I want Bridget Bardot hair. Either that or I'm just gonna just keep growing my hair out, look like a fucking witch. I don't know. And now I can't even remember what I was talking about. I've lost my, I don't know. Even then it was one JPEG at a time. I know. I know. Yeah. 'Cause I like one picture at a time that is silent. I think that added to the mystery of it. I think that streaming completely takes away the mystery. I mean, back then it was extremely mysterious. I loved that. I loved tricking you guys, you know what I mean? I loved being like, something's happening in the picture and then you just don't know what's gonna be the next thing. You just are sitting there at the edge of your seat and then you fill in you kind of fill in the blanks with your own mind, you know, so you're almost participating by imagining what might happen next, you know, so it was like you were participating in the creation of it, like it was being co-created together, but in your own mind, you know, that was so cool. And when you do streaming, it just takes away the mystery, you know, like I'm glad that there's many cam here too, and I'm glad that that this laptop is not all in high definition because that's another thing I really dislike. I like high definition for some things, like nature documentaries, but it really takes away the mystery of things. I love grainy photos. I like lo-fi stuff. I mean, I think that's beautiful. I love old Polaroids. I love old photographs. I like lo-fi things. I like silent movies. I like mystery. I like the waiting between the pictures. I like the silence. I liked the fact that it wasn't intrusive into your world, that you didn't have to turn the sound down and you could still work. You know, you could take the little float cam and you could put it in a little corner, and just watch me sleep, while you did your work. And it wasn't intrusive in any way, and there wasn't any sound and there wasn't any movement, so it wasn't distracting. And I think it kind of chilled people out, in fact, because in this world where we're going so fast all the time, everyone's just like junk, junk, junk. Well, now, I mean, maybe people started to see that they would slow down because of COVID, but I think that my cam calmed people down. I mean, it did. People would actually write me and tell me that, like, people will loved to watch me sleep while they were working. Like, they said that it would calm them down in their stressful work environment while they were sitting in their cubicle. They would watch me sleep, and they said it was like a calming effect. So that's what I want to continue with, is I guess that's the only thread that connects my past work with this work is, well, hypnoticness. There's still I was a hypnotist and I just didn't know it. I was using like hypnosis techniques in Anacam and in my music. I just didn't realize it till after I took the courses. But I've always been a natural hypnotist and done kind of hypnotic trancey. Well, I mean, I haven't said that. This is a transmission from the Vogue mothership. I mean, or on a mothership. That was my motto. It's still on my email, the transmission. And so it's kind of funny that I ended up being a hypnotist and who would end up learning how to put people in trances. But I was always trying to do that with my music even. That's why I kept saying, listen to my music in headphones, guys, because I made it specifically for headphones so that it was really trippy. I mean, I for sure like mixed it specifically for listening in headphones, in the dark at night by yourself, tripping on acid. Yeah. My albums are pretty trippy. Not the first EP. The first EP is not trippy at all. But after that, they're really good. Like Spoofurkadish sounds really good. Especially backwards. Which was the last track, where I put the entire record on backwards. That was pretty funny. I still like listening to music backwards. I find it to be kind of soothing. I don't know why. It just is. It sounds pretty to me. Like, it's like watching a foreign film too. Like, sometimes I will put on a foreign film to fall asleep to, just because I want people talking, but I don't want to understand what they're saying. So it kind of calms me down. Like, I just listen to something in some other language that I don't know. Like, and I just joined the Criterion channel, so there's gonna be like a lot of movies I gotta see on there that are like French and stuff. You can put those in the background and just, they're calm. I love old black and white, like, foreign films. Yeah. Oh my god. I just realized, holy shit, what time? Oh my god, it is like fucking 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock. And I think that means it's actually like later, right? Because I think all the time changed last night or something like that. I don't even know. That's all much I don't know about anything. Like, did the time change? I think it did. But yeah, it's 8 o'clock now, and I haven't eaten anything today. I just realized. So I better go eat and chill out, I guess. I'm glad I made this video. I'm glad you guys showed up for it. I'm glad you talked to me. It makes me really happy because I've been so alone. I'm in here. I'm in like alone in my house for like 3 years, like not talking to anybody. So it's just like awesome. So this makes me super happy that you guys are here. I mean, it's really, really nice. It makes me just feel like old times, you know? Like it's not exactly like old times, but it's close. It's close enough, you know, for me for now, because I haven't done anything like this in a while and been able to, you know, see my see my f- see my family, my internet family. So I'm super happy that you came, and maybe I'll do this tomorrow. I'm just gonna keep plugging away, I guess, at it. We'll see if I, you know, slowly change my room. As this gets redecorated, you'll see like this room completely change. And maybe I'll do some hypnosis. Maybe I'll do some bedtime stories. Maybe I'll show you the rest of my house. I might get a definitely though. I think I'm gonna buy this computer another webcam. This cam here is that's connected to the laptop isn't the best, and it has like there's only like a brightness control. That's it on it. There's like a brightness control and nothing else. So I'd like to get a cam that I could have a little bit more control over, and also just the fact that like it's connected to a laptop. You know what I mean? So like I can't, you know, move it around. I need it like on a cord. So I'm gonna get a laptop. I mean a cam that I can connect because this thing has a ton of USB ports, which is awesome. So yeah. Yay. This is the beginning of something, I hope. I hope this is the beginning of something now. I hope that I'm on my way to like moving things forward here because everything has just been at such a standstill, you know? And I'm not expecting everything to just like full steam ahead or anything like that. And we're still in COVID and lockdown and you know, this year is still gonna be hard and everything like that. But here I am. I'm still alive, guys. You know, we all are still alive. We made it through. We made it through 2020. Now we just have to make it through 2021. Whew. But we're here. We're here. We're here. And I'm so delighted that I can go live somewhere that's not Facebook, you know? So I mean, maybe I'll go live on Facebook too a little bit. I don't know, just going. Maybe I'll just go live everywhere. Just I don't know, just spread myself around. I don't know, see what I like, see where I like the best. I don't know. Maybe I will do some stuff at Patreon again. I don't know. I might start that up again since I have it already. But I need to figure out how to put all of these live streams into my Patreon. Can connect it all, and I can't touch my finger because that will hurt me. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. But yeah, I'm not gonna be scared anymore about like looking glamorous or any of that shit. I'm just gonna start streaming and just like here's my hair. Whatever. You know? I haven't washed my hair in fucking 2 weeks. I have no makeup on. I've been wearing the same clothes for like 5 days. There you have it. And no, I don't stink. I'm fine. But I do need to wash my hair. I do need to wash my hair. It's just the fact that I cut my finger off. And I don't want to wash my hair because of that, which sucks. So, yeah. Okay, I think I'm done. I think I'm starting to fade and I need to get some food in me. And I am going to, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I don't know. I have no idea. Probably watch a nature documentary. I can't get enough of those. They always cheer me up. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Just get all snuggly in my bed. Get all snuggly, comfy, put on my fuzzy socks and watch a bunch of like weird frogs from Africa, like do weird shit. I don't know. So, okay. Okay, bye guys. I'm gonna click the finish button now, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming and being with me today. I mean, seriously, I really do appreciate it. I really do. It's so sweet. It really, really is. Because I'm trying to read what you guys are saying. Or Twitch. No, I don't know. I mean, I might try Twitch, I guess. I could try it. I keep trying to, like, I can't figure out. There's 2 places I can't figure out. There's 3 places I can't figure out. I can't figure out Twitch. I cannot figure out Discord. And I cannot figure out Reddit. Those are the 3 things I can't figure it out. I cannot figure it out. I don't know why, and I can't figure out GarageBand. I don't know why, but it just makes no sense. But I'm just gonna start here, and then we'll move around, and I'll see where I'll go. I mean, I may even try Periscope again. I mean, I think there's like Periscope still exists, right? I think it actually does. I think it actually does. I don't know if anyone actually like goes on Periscope anymore, but I'll just try everywhere. I don't know, but I like this format actually. This is pretty good. I mean, YouTube is good, and I like the fact that it's really big on this laptop. This is a huge laptop, by the way. I've never seen such a big laptop. This thing is like, how many inches is it across? It's like 12. It's like 17 inches across. It weighs like 10 pounds or more. It is like it's like you can't put it on your lap. It's not like a laptop. It's like this gigantic medium-sized dog. So, but yeah, I'm gonna try streaming everywhere. And but mostly just here right now because I figured out that I can do this, and this is super easy, really easy, really, really easy. So, yeah. Maybe I'll Oh, that's right, I was considering I wasn't gonna talk it for this webcast. I was really actually just gonna just leave this on and to see how long it would go. I don't know if I wanna do that though now. Maybe I'll try that tomorrow, because now it's all dark in here and anyway, whatever. So I'll try maybe I'll start it tomorrow earlier, and I'll just do a really long one where I'm just walking around my house, just doing whatever, just, cooking or whatever. And we'll see. I'll just play it by ear. So, I hope you guys have a good night. I hope wherever you are in the world, if it's the morning for you, good morning, or afternoon, or wherever you are. For me, it is 8:00 at night. So, I hope that you have the rest of your night or day good. And I will perhaps see you here tomorrow, maybe. Same bat time, same bat channel. Take it easy, guys. Trying to end the stream. Oh, I can't do it. Okay, there's the button. Okay, bye.